see, load game. The last thing we did was outrun the police chief as Sherry. And then her dad came in to save the day. Alright, said, let's just keep going. Where do we go next?
Nice mod you got there.
What? Oh, parking garage key card, so... That's a parking garage. I was talking
This should
about.
be interesting with Mr. X.
I was talking about.
Yeah, you can play Koi all you want.
Everything's the same as we left it.
Yeah, because clearly the last time we played it, we didn't see over her shoulder. No.
I was talking about.
God damn it, it's fucking RE7.
Yeah, so I already made this first person mod, which I can actually deactivate with the push of a button. Isn't it nice? You feel more immersed.
Nope.
Also, with first person, I can truly see just how much freaking Ethan speed we go.
You again?
There we go.
He's already coming for our booty. Oh, dead end. Oops. Clear with a little more quickness. I think we should move slower than Ethan now that I think about it.
I hate this so much.
What, a first person mod?
Yeah.
Oh, you hate it so much?
I prefer the third person shoulder. It's just more convenient. This shit's atrocious.
It's so bad you can't even say the word right.
Shit.
Atrocious.
Oh, I can't get in. Gotta do that gate. Whistles always could get out of the way. So it appears like a good enough guy. She wouldn't make it. She wouldn't make it if I believe. See, I believed hard enough.
Looks like the only way forward.
I got a question. How you feel about a game that's an introduction that on your first playthrough is good, but it makes repeated playthroughs more annoying?
What do you mean?
You know what I mentioned before about how we could have like long intros?
Yeah?
Imagine a long intro that's good at making you get immersed into the game. Then the issue is, if you want to play the game again, and because of that, it makes the intro more annoying. Because on the first time, it did its job, and I just want to play the game, and now it's in the way of playing the game again.
I could see how that would be annoying.
Son of a bitch.
Yo, can you put it to like third person, please?
Why? Just cause
This wobbling thing is making me sick.
just because I almost had the instinct to press freaking L1 and start blocking. I'm like, alright, this is RE7, I can't block.
Oh no!
Okay, where's that dog? I want that knife back.
What the hell?
Give me that knife back. How dare you, dog. Well, there goes that short-lived funness.
That wasn't fun. That was motion sickness.
You missed me. Oh, it's another one. Take its place. Okay, you missed me too. Clear with a little bit more oomph. Oh, screw it. Are you kidding me? Another dog?
That's gotta be the orphanage.
What is this? My freaking Wednesday?
Hang on, Sherry.
No, seriously, that was my freaking Wednesday. I try to walk out of my apartment. Nah, motherfucker decides I want to sit on the I want to sit down in the lobby and pet my 3 giant dogs. And then my other neighbor walks out and he has his dog, and then all the dogs start fighting each other. And I like that's a walk out. I missed all the chaos.
Oh,
Hello? I have the pendant!
And people wonder why I don't like dogs.
Sherry? Sherry, are you here?
I had freaking one instance where I was walking out, I was helping one of the people in the building get back inside, and they had 2 dogs, and the 2 dogs started wildly barking at me. People wonder why I don't like dogs. Great incident question. Glad to report that has already been taken care of. February 19th, 10 subject 628 escaped from the ladder, broke into a facility. 628 was refrigerated from the facility's candidate pool and apparently returned in the hope of seeking help. 628 was quickly detained by our staff. As 628 was undergoing one of Scott's clinical trials, there was a distinct possibility that he had brought the virus with him, so we disposed of all the test subject candidates as a precaution. Their speed disposal was conducted by the scary team, so we'll have to send my thanks. As for our neighbors, one of that due to the Lebanon state, we temporarily moved all the children to a different orphanage for their safety. So future this facility, once before the capacity had to resume securing more test candidates. For the submachine gun. Oh yeah, oh no, I actually do have a submachine gun just in the box. This was for you disguised in the orphanage, right?
the hell?
This is supposed to be for your orphanage, right?
Interesting.
That was supposed to be part of your front. See another room. You'll probably see another room over here. So it should be around here on the other side. Nope. They go through that door. I did. That's the other door. Dang it! The other door that was open was the one I did go through. Are you serious, Claire?
Nope, can't push that.
Claire! Happy, pink dog, flower, fa.
Your fault.
What?
Took too long.
What happened? Oh god. Get off me!
Damn you, William.
Oh my god!
Nice alien reference.
Jesus Christ!
And that's more character than he got in the original. You may say, Kenny, that wasn't much. The answer is, not imagine the original. Okay, this was here the whole time? Yeah, okay.
Sherry! Where are you? Claire! Sherry? I'll be right there!
You could probably climb this tiny little fence. It's not
Nah, that's
that
too much
difficult.
work.
Go, go, go!
Oh, that's how bullets there.
Claire! It's behind you!
No, no.
Stop!
No, no, no. Mr. X! Now, Mr. X
Keep going.
will punch a child now, would he?
I don't know. I hope not.
He won't punch a child.
Sherry, come on!
Oh, so why did he lose his hat?
Daddy? What'd you say? Daddy, no!
Dad of the year.
Claire, are you all right? Can you hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes. Hold still. Not infected. What the... Sherry?
Where's Sherry?
Sherry. Sherry's fine.
Do you know Sherry?
It's an impressive display of strength.
What happened to her?
We have to assess the situation.
Who are you? I'm Claire.
I didn't foresee this.
Excuse me. Where is she? Hello?
What?
Where's
Oh,
she?
Annette. Tell me, what happened to William?
I don't know. Who's that?
The creature responsible for this.
What? Can you help me find Sherry?
Seems to be evolving much faster than expected.
Where are you going?
Look, I don't have time to play 20 questions. Everything's under control.
I need to find Sherry.
My daughter is not your concern.
Well, got to her mom. I say job is done. I can go home.
If only.
But she's back with her mom. Mission accomplished. I can
Where
go
did
home.
Sherry go? Sherry's her daughter?
What can we put away? Gunpowder. Don't need that key, surprisingly. Let's see. Don't need the machine gun ammo. Don't need that ammo either. That up there, put that over here, over there. That looks good. The G for clinical trial, returning into final phase 2. Before G, the new creature that was transhuman is born, and I'm returning for future name biological function. The subject's intelligence will begin to drop immediately, which its ability to predict for a matter of days. Finally, they'll lose their capacity to be reasoned and humanity. G will be a creature of pure instinct, driven only by near survival and reproduce. So abilities do it usually celebrates cell division. If evolution, it will be highly adaptable to any environment. Furthermore, the ability to repair itself to generation will be extremely difficult to kill it than a conventional small firepower. G's most remarkable feature will be its intense desire to reproduce. It will mistakenly search for humans with DNA close to match its own and plant embryo in them. But chances of sex are very low. The DNA is not close enough to a match, and the developed G creature will produce its death. Suppose the only ones who might be able to close enough a match will be any biological children of the subject, though. Hey, ho, 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 ho. Now we know what Birkin's freaking virus goal is. So why would you make a virus that can only reproduce with DNA closest to it? Sounds counterproductive.
Shh, it's okay.
Sounds counterproductive.
Sherry? Can you hear me?
Also, why is it you immediately go to children and not like brother or sister or something? Child's only half their DNA.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally.
Let's not should put that key back. We're not gonna need it in here. At least I assume not. I doubt it. I highly doubt this environment would be a thing that would need a freaking diamond key.
Cable car. Here?
I mean, as you're seeing it, the answer is clearly yes. So this game just loves taking rooms that are safe with Leon and making them not safe with Claire. I never even solved this one as Leon. I'm thinking I can do it as Claire game.
Well,
What is this?
Sherry, I told you, I cannot leave here until my work is done. That's what you always say.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and
You should have called the police. That's what we taught you.
I did, but nobody came, and you didn't answer your phone, so...
Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Oh no. Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming!
What an odd place to
Hold
just
on,
randomly
Sherry.
pass out.
I'll be right there.
Damn, I want to look at the paper. Alright, so we're this one, Knight's facility, blah 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 blah. Put that back, put that over there, put this over here. Oh boy, back to doing this puzzle. It's the same puzzles before. Thick one employee show, what goes where, blah blah. Work next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight, right at the end. Knight ain't where the case marking says. But why though? The knight ain't where the case marking says, so why put it there? So let's see what pieces we first got to work with. Okay, we got the pawn, got the bishop, and got the knight. Let's try and work some magic. The king ain't next to the queen, the rook's next to the knight. See, it's next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end, and the knight ain't where the case marking says. So that'd be the knight have to be over here, because it can't be over there. It has to be at the end, where the queen would go. And we know it's pawn one, so it can't be, so... It can't be there, but it has to be the end. It has to be facing the queen, unless the pawn's not supposed to be the pawn, and after all... The rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end, and the knight ain't where the case marking says. I'll just hit the bishop piece and F off. Wait, is ammo here? Raccoon milk. Do raccoons even produce milk?
I don't know.
Can't get through here. Oh, that's forget it, never mind. And there we go. It's only about a few more days or so till Jump Force. How do you feel about your roster?
It's horrendous.
But you're still hyped for the game, right?
Kind of.
You made it this far, you almost had to say, I gotta take care of something before I leave. I need to tell you something in the case I don't make this wall. Oh, brother's door, let the people know. Let the people know. Isn't that what your job is, Leon?
No, he's too busy chasing Ada.
I'm on though. We haven't even gone to RE6 yet. Or apparently also the CG movies as well. I'm trying to say is that he apparently does that a lot. That back, that there. Large caliber handgun. Use that. There we go. Now we're better. Man, aren't you hyped? You got the characters. Do you even got the characters you wanted even in the game?
There's really no one I was looking for.
2 left, 12 right, 80. 2 left, 2 right, 2 A. What? 2, 12, A. Okay, that was weird. I didn't even have that good on me. So you know what that means? Back to the box! Now actually exploring the outside sewers. Hey, question. How do you feel about adaptive difficulty?
No.
Quiet.
No. I select one difficulty. That should be the way the game plays the entirety. Don't fucking change that shit.
Okay, so I couldn't use a grenade for some reason? Oh, now she uses it? Can I get a twofer? Can I get a twofer? Baby, please give me a twofer. I didn't. No, gotta pull that lever. So you hate the idea of adaptive difficulty?
Yep.
It's weird because it for sure would be one of those things you liked.
No, I always play games on easy.
You don't know what adaptive difficulty is, do you?
So it's not what I just described then. Okay. What is it?
Okay, this game is one of the things that uses it. Let's say there's a point where I keep dying a lot, right?
Okay.
The game will actually... It won't make it easy mode, but it'll still make it easier to compensate for the fact that that's going, hey, I see you're dying a lot, so I'm gonna make it easier for you to do. Or if you're doing very good, then it's like, okay, I'll make it more difficult now because now you're doing good.
Oh. No. No, that doesn't sound good to me.
It's like how there's one segment RE4 that people always notice it, where you have to like defend Ashley while she's using the cranks. That's where everyone notices it because when you get there, you're doing good, so it keeps spawning in a lot of enemies. But you're probably gonna fail on your first try. And when you do fail, you notice, hey, suddenly this room has a lot less enemies because the game's like, hey, I notice you're having trouble. Decided to make it easier to compensate because you could look like you needed some help. That's what it is. It's like how this game also should also have that, where it's like, hey, noticing you're having trouble doing some things, so let me just make it easier for you. Everything's going swimmingly.
Seriously?
Why are they even allowed to even walk through fire? For what reason?
Oh no. What the hell is up with you?
Fire means nothing to him for some reason.
Shit.
And I get the crit. See, does it need that one? Can I use any of them? I can use any of them. Good, because I need this one. Okay, open that. Yeah, that's just the idea. Just, if we're doing badly, it'll secretly get easier. If we're doing good, it'll secretly get harder to compensate. Essentially trying to make sure that you're never, it's never too hard, but at the same time, it's also never too easy. Unless you put on hard mode, in which case, go out for yourself. This is a thing that only really affects on normal mode. Cause I'm not sure if it would affect harder difficulty or easier difficulty. Okay, are you serious? Can I go through this door? Do I need a key? Yes, I do. You got nothing for me. You got the tape. How do these guys not have ammo on them?
Maybe they used it all.
See, have I been through here before? Nope. Let's see, what's my inventory looking like? Let's squeeze that in. Animation canceling, okay. Let's put that in. So that go here. Turn. 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 How long can you turn a valve in frozen time? I still have use for it. I also see some people who say they don't like the fact that the game actually tells you when an item's useless.
Oh,
How do you feel about that?
I like that.
I mean, classic Resident Evil, it just all tell. I'm not sure why they don't like it, because that's how classic Resident Evil works. Like, we don't need it. The game's like, hey, you don't need this anymore. Do I get rid of it? Why would you want to have an item that doesn't do anything anymore? I can get rid of it. Get the key. Give me that. There you go. Go through here. How do I get back to the item box? Cause it's a workway lift. Let's go for out of there. Okay. Oh, my knife back. I cannot carry that. Actually, no, I guess I can. I can just do that. Perfect. Not so perfect. Let's go find another way around, because I don't really feel like going tangle with that thing. So that goes there, which then leads up to... I'm just wrong here. So it goes up to lower waterway question mark. Oh no, there it goes. So let's go to the control room. I think.
Is it worth it?
We ain't going back to item box.
Okay.
We're currently full on stuff. There we go. When did the third guy get in here?
Magic.
Like, seriously. There we go. There we go. Go to the box. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. Use that right now. Put that away. Let's see what's on the tape. As the textures flip out.
Please. Oh, please, stop.
I presume it's gonna be the exact same tape.
No, no. Over here, you freak!
Yep, same tape.
Glad I watched that.
Well, at least someone's happy. Okay, so where's the rook go? The rook's next to a knight, but not facing the queen. Rook's next to a knight. I should just hang on to the rook, because there's no reason for me not to at this point. There's no reason for me to point the 80s down, really. There we go. I got a different question. This one's related to a different one, but I don't just screw it. Do you feel that because a horror game's trying to be scary, that it should never have anything convenient?
What do you mean by convenient?
Like, for example, the Dead Rising series, well, believe it or not, is also technically trying to be a horror series, right?
Really?
I mean, Dead Rising 1 started out as being a horror series.
I guess.
But it's just, I'm just using it as an example, okay? Shut your mouth. But yeah. Should a horror series ever add stuff to ever have anything convenient? Dead Rising 3 lets you literally just pull out combo weapons from a freaking locker whatever you want. Whatever you want. People say that's not a problem, because that makes things more convenient rather than having to just manually make a new one or use stuff in your environment. Because of Dead Rising, one of the things you're supposed to be doing in Dead Rising is using the environment. So to be able to just pull out very powerful weapons whenever you want sounds ridiculous. It's like that. Like how some people feel horror games should even have auto savings. Dang it!
No, autosave is a godsend.
The point is, if it's trying to be a horror game, then it shouldn't have it because it's too convenient. Because one of the aspects of horror for a video game is the fear of death and losing progress.
Asshole.
Did I give up my knife already? And now you got the crit. Yeah, the fact that some people feel like the only way to play Resident Evil 2 Remake is via the hardcore mode, because the hardcore mode gives removes autosave and requires you to use ink ribbons or to save, like classic RE. There we go. Take that. Jazz Festival, I still never found out what this is supposed to be for. Okay, now I get it. Dang it. I'm an idiot. Now I get it. And knowing makes your past run dumber. There you go. But yeah, convenience like that, you shouldn't have autosave. You shouldn't have any form of easier healing or auto healing of any kind. Let's see. You shouldn't be able to always conveniently get a weapon. And another thing, you also shouldn't have good combat.
So basically, don't play the game.
The whole thing, the idea is essentially make it like Silent Hill 2, where combats were you don't have auto saving, even though you kind of technically do. Freaking, you don't have any sort of auto healing ability, and you also have bled combat because the excuse is since James is a natural fighter, why would he be good at fighting? Which is why he just like swings the wooden board or freaking pipe around because he's not an actual fighter. Where people hated something like Homecoming that actually had a combo system because of the fact that it's not really scary if you're encouraged to go and kill things. Like if you want to go and kill enemies, that doesn't make it good horror because you're not afraid of them. You want to kill them. You want to be in their face. Well, some people don't like Silent Hill 4 for that reason, because of the fact that, freaking, once again, since it has a decent combat, and by decent I mean more exploitable combat, it makes it, as a result, makes it less scary because you won't have any trouble fighting the enemies. There's another thing. Horror game can work while having good combat.
Possibly.
Like Downpour is the best mix because the combat, like you aren't like hopelessly defenseless like in Silent Hill 1 and 2, but you aren't some super cool guy like in Homecoming, but you can also defend yourself. You also at least actually probably defend yourself. Like one of the things you can do in that game is actually freaking block cancel. Do you even have an MQ-11?
I don't think so.
For a handgun or maybe it's for the machine gun. The fact that you have the ability to block cancel things, so that way if you screw up, you still have the ability to immediately block. Like how RE7 also lets you block cancel animations. Like on RE7, the healing animation can take upwards of like 3 to 8 seconds, right? But in reality, Ethan is healed the second the freaking liquid touches his hand. So the moment it touches your hand, you can just immediately hit L1 to block, and now just immediately stop the animation, allowing you to now move freely again. Doing something convenient like that is good or bad if your game's trying to be scary. And then comes, this is more of a question of balancing. In order to make a horror game scary, should the enemies only look scary, or should they be able to also hit hard?
A little bit of both.
Like how the only time I was actually scared in RE7 was when, during my first couple of runs of Ethan Must Die, not because the mold design and mold did, because of the fact that I'm in a mode where they can just one-shot me. So seeing one suddenly appear right next to me is legitimately alarming, because that would be the end of the run. So one is that they were actually scary, it was the fact that they could just immediately kill me. So I take this now or come back for this later. Let's see if it leads to the pathway I'm thinking of. Will this lead me towards the place I need to go in order to... lower waterway, so... leads nowhere useful, so I will take this now. And something I probably asked before, but I'm going to ask it again. Do you think requiring your character to hold a flashlight is a cheap way to add horror?
No.
Like how some people didn't like Silent Hill 4 because of the fact that it removes the walkie-talkie and flashlight, because they feel like that's one, stable to the series, and two, it adds more horror and tension. Because Silent Hill 4 instead just gave you rooms that were well lit, and the walkie-talkie wasn't needed because now you can just, you know, hear the things coming for you. Since there's no fog, like you just hear it coming for you, so you don't need that radio to be like, hey, warning, something's coming. It's be like, I can just hear it. It's right over there. I know where it is. Well, in at least 2, you also have the ability to turn both those things off, and doing so would make it harder for you to see and know that enemies are there,
Okay.
but it also made it
This place is creepy.
but it also made it harder for the enemy to know where you were.
Jesus.
Like, you saw me just
Everywhere.
not bothering with the radio because I felt it was pointless, and instead I just got caught.
Yeah.
So I just turned it off. Are you kidding me twice? Really, Jimbo? Really? Dick Jimbo. Dick Jimbo. Get off my list. Okay. What was it with that noise? Let's see if I can find out. There's the red herb. Waiting did help me out. Patience is a virtue. Okay, I need the king. What about this way? Okay. That's a queen. Blue herb. Queen goes there. King goes there. Dead body goes there. Got the king. King goes there. What? I'll put the bush up there, oops. King goes there. Candy gets new toy. Girl first, water, metal, sprung, seal, target, for electricity, all weapon raised, I'll take it to stay focused. Okay, however you let the guns power with the wire snap at the one final charge. And Kenny tries out a new weapon.
That's not the flamethrower.
My frames! They are melting.
Well,
Bastard!
Oh my god, just died already. You died too. Step back. I need the queen there, I don't have the king. Okay. Now you can't follow me. How you like that? What you gotta do now? That's the wrong one. Queen plug. King. On the other side. Queen. And king me. Yeah, I know it's the wrong game. Shut your mouth.
I don't even know what game you're talking about.
King me is checkers.
Oh.
Oh god, they're butting up. Why does this be an actual pathway, and not me just screw myself over? Alright, thank you. I got screwed over anyways. Go. And thus I escape. Never to be seen again by you. Okay then. So that leads to... Let's see. Recommends lift, go to plug socket, now we need to go there anymore. So I guess take that upward path and it should be good. Now there are more interesting questions. How do you feel about games that try to be more like films than actual games?
That's nice.
Like one of the go-to cases is David Cage and the Uncharted series. That because Uncharted's gameplay is so simple that you can clearly tell what they care more about is the writing and characters rather than the actual gameplay. Supposed to make you feel, it's legitimately supposed to make it feel more cinematic than video gamey. Do you feel that's something that could happen? I wish I actually read back that note again. I can figure this out. Never mind, man. I left up.
All I remember was F. Well,
Who needs buying 100 shots? Made it back perfectly. One piece. Still alive. It is going great. Yeah, rearrange my guns because I have no more handgun ammo. Let's see, suppressive and MQ11. That's the quick draw army. Do I have the SLS? Oh, yep, that was that. So put this back for a bit. So I can add the stuff to it. That's the SLS. That's the suppressor for that. Let's see, that's the reinforced frame for that. Arm is the capacity handgun. He's handle good power. Let's see. No, I'm not with that. But when I put that one away. Let's see. Let's see. Large caliber. Seeing as should be up against Birkin again. First, I'll take this and solve this puzzle. Okay, so Rook's next to the knight, but next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to a queen, but facing the knight right at the end. The knight ain't where the mark goes, but face. Okay. Not even sure the pawn should even go there anymore. So it should be facing the king. King and queen ain't next to each other. Let's see. Knight. So I'll put the rook here. Rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen, which it currently isn't. But the king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight. Put the king there, facing the knight. Then a knight ain't where the case marking says. So what about the rest? Wing it. Nope, something went wrong here.
This is not my forte.
Said Armando's.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
It's amazing how this whole entire place gets rewired solely because Leon came here first.
Leon purposely rewired it to fuck Claire.
Let's get the gun. Freaking gunpowder thing is. Acid rounds. Let's see. Submachine gun. Gunpowder, submachine. We'll need some machine gun ammo. We're good on that. Gunpowder plus high grade equals acid. Okay. So I'm gonna take that. Take gunpowder large. Make some acid rounds. Let's see. How many other regular shots? I don't think the spark shot would be helpful against Birkin, so I'm gonna keep that there. See, probably first aid, roll film, blah, blah. Army. Might as well make some regular ammo. Never mind. There's this high-powered shot. And instead, take one more healing with me.